Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 4 of Banjo-Dreamie, and we are in this room again. Oh, I think there are a couple of reasons as to why we are in this room. First off, let me go into view mode, and would you look at that? The empty, well, not empty honeycomb pieces, they're normal honeycomb pieces, but look, they're black on the inside. I've noticed that during my first couple of playthroughs, and of course when we come over here, they're back to normal. Now, somebody had posted in the comment section of last episode, and they said that this room right here is kind of redundant, considering that the only things, oh look at that. The honeycomb pieces now have a white inside with a black line, and there is this orange square underneath them. Okay, so yeah, this room, I guess it is kind of redundant since it's a single room with just only a note door, one enemy, and those extra honey pieces. But anyway, we are now going to be going over to the next level of the game, which is Highlight Hights. Oh. I'm sure the camera will adjust as soon as we get there. Yep, it did. And I'm gonna make a save state right here because, as you may recall, last episode, I just entered the level, and I went to get that honey piece, and the game then crashed, like right out of the blue, the game crashed. And, you know, I had to walk all the way back to that level right there, all the way from the beginning, because I did not make a save state, because I did not think that such an occurrence was going to happen. I thought that I was easily going to be able to go through with the game without having any issues. Oh, I think yep, exactly. Excuse me a moment, I'm trying to figure out, there we go. Alright, so, I'm not 100% sure, but I think that you can beat this level 100% in just a single go, but I'm not entirely sure about that. But what I do know is that you do learn the ability of flying in this level. Oh, well, let's enter this temple right here. So, the series is still starting to build up a little bit with the views. I mean, I'm not sure how many of you are watching this after all those views have gone up. Wait, can I do the ground pound now? I don't think I can. So, looks like we're not going in here just yet. Although, when do you learn the ground pound ability? I'm not entirely sure. Okay, so Highlight Heights is a winter level, and it's certainly a very impressive winter level. Okay. Alright. Yeah, Loggo was very genius. I really like that large house that he put right there. Very nice. We will be heading over there pretty soon. I know I can get it because I went over it. It's just a matter of getting there and staying there. Alright, here we are. Ah, dang it, I was getting ready to do the rat-a-tat-rap, but they attacked me before I could attack. I was like in the process of attacking, and then they attacked me first. Alright, now somebody has told me that, yeah, I know I didn't collect those honey pieces. Yeah, they just fell off too quickly for me, unfortunately. Wait, is there actually anything up here for us to get, besides that note? Doesn't look like there is anything, so I'm gonna go down now. But anyway, somebody had told me that there are a couple new abilities to be learned in this level, and once we do that, we'll be able to complete Twinkling Tunnels and Sparkling Springs. Well, one of those abilities that we first need to learn is the ability to use the fly pad, and I'm pretty sure it was in that first temple that we went into, but I don't have the ground pound ability, or the beak buster as it is called. And I have no idea where that is. I do know that there is a fly pad inside of this house right here, but, you know, I can't even use the fly pad right now. I mean, if I could, I would just go on in there right now, but unfortunately, we don't have that ability right now. Now, there is a single Mumbo token right here, and I bet some viewers, at least the few that are actually watching this series at the time that I am recording this episode, hopefully we'll get more views by much later in the series. But anyway, for the few of you who have been going through here or have been watching, and you've been seeing that I've been collecting these Mumbo tokens, but we have yet to actually see Mumbo in the game. And that is true. Mumbo is in this game, but it's going to be a while before we see him. He actually appears a little around the end of the game, so it's going to be a while before we actually see him. This game only features 2 transformations, which, okay, come on. Which pretty much are only around the end. So it's kind of odd how one of the most major elements of the original game is not present until the very end. I think we are in the right direction of where you learn the ability of ground pounding or beak bustering. And there are those birds from Click Clock Wood, and they knocked me off. But luckily, I have a save state. Alright, this time, I'm gonna wait. And there we go. It's quite interesting how there's that cutscene that plays for the first time you defeated one of those enemies. Now the thing here is that, I remember, like, as I was playing through Click Clock Wood, and I was looking for Jiggies because I had gotten to the point where, you needed to get all those Jiggies to open up, Gruntilda's, door that leads to the end of the game, or the final boss battle. And, you know, I had not gotten all of the notes, but, you know, can you really blame me? I mean, sure, anyone who's played Banjo-Kazooie before probably knows to, alright. Oh, wow, I was gonna see if I could try to get the Talon Trot activated, but I managed to get up here without it. And there is that empty honeycomb piece, but I'm not gonna get it right now, at least not until I've gotten everything that I need to up here. Okay, let's see. I know that, oh, there it is. There it is. It was on the other side. Maybe I should have went this way first. Alright, so here we are in the upper portion of this house building. I'm not quite sure if there is an official name for this building right here. I'm not sure if Loggo even thought up such a name for it. And we just went down here to kill those ice cubes. Although there are no musical notes down here. But at least there is this shock pad that lets us get out. But we are not going to be leaving this area right now. Because, darn it. Because we are going to go all the way up here because I'm pretty sure that this is where you learn a new move. I think this is where the Beak Buster move is learned. And there are these nests that are up in the walls right here, which makes good sense because there are these bird enemies. They're called Big Cluckas. I remember that from the original game, and there's another one up that way. Darn it! I gotta figure out a way to get up there without getting hit. There we go. Yeah, I really gotta concentrate when it comes to climbing up this way, because... No! It wasn't even the bird's fault that I fell. Darn it. Okay, can I get up there? Okay, I can. And there's a molehill up here. Is this where we learn the Beak Buster? Yes, this is the Beak Buster. Banjo and Kazooie just react the same way to learning these new moves, even though they know these moves already. Well, sort of. I mean, you know, when you make a Rom-Hack of Banjo-Kazooie, you pretty much have to work around the fact that, well, I suppose if you wanted to, you could probably just, set the game so that all moves are open from the start of the game, but in this case, that is not how this game works. Alright, so here we are in this room right here, and there are a number of portraits, like there's a portrait of Mumbo. Well, we haven't seen him in person yet, but that's the first time we've seen him in the game, in any form. And down there, we have Snide from Donkey Kong 64. And this is a picture of a Jinjo. Yeah, that's pretty cool how Loggo just put those pictures of all those characters right there. I mean, you hardly see any references to Donkey Kong anymore in the Banjo-Kazooie game. And I think that's mostly because, you know, Nintendo owns Donkey Kong, and Donkey Kong 64 was a game that Nintendo and Rare worked on together, but, you know, they don't, you know, Rare is not owned by Nintendo anymore, although I don't know if it was ever owned. I mean, I did hear news that Rare was expecting Nintendo to buy them. Alright, please do not fall into the gorge. Well, actually, it wouldn't be so bad if we had fallen into the gorge, because, well, the thing here is that if you fall into that gorge, you actually don't lose a life, or have the notes be reset. What actually happens is that you just spawn back at the beginning of the level. It's pretty much like going out of bounds in the game. You know, like the void is like, you know, the bottom of the open void just leads to an out-of-bounds area, which just automatically sends the player back to the beginning of the level. Yeah, Loggo did not program the areas in this game, or at least most of them, to cause you to lose a life when going down there. Alright, so now we are back right here. I really wish that we have waited to come here until after we learned the Beak Buster, then we wouldn't have wasted so much time. So now here we are in an underground cellar, and I'm pretty sure that, oh yeah, there is Balls' molehill right there, and I'm pretty sure that is where we learn the ability to fly. And as I said, I'm pretty sure that you can get this level done 100%, and I'm pretty sure that from this level onwards, we'll be able to collect all of the notes in a single go without having to worry about backtracking, because we are missing some abilities. And there we go! We now have the ability to fly! Now, of course, in the original game, you were only able to carry 50 feathers at the start of the game, and then you are able to upgrade the amounts of feathers you can carry by, well, I think by twice as much, since there is Cheeto, the spellbook from the original game who gives you these codes to enter in the sandcastle floor. And what that does is just double the amount of health that you have. Well, not health. I don't know why I said health. Oh. I thought there was a hidden enemy. Is there one down here? There's gotta be something down there. Apparently there isn't. That's kind of odd. Oh. I thought maybe we could get on top of that UFO from the ground, but apparently we can't. Oh, there are people in there. I've never noticed that. Well, look at that. Well, I think maybe they're actually aliens. They kind of, yeah, they look more like aliens than they do people. Wow, that is something that I have never noticed before during all my time playing this game before this Let's Play. Now, I'm not quite sure if there are any notes down here. I'm gonna actually look in the area that we just landed in where we saw that first mummy hand. The one that hit me before I could do anything about it. But this time around, it's my turn to do the killing, or the hurting rather. Because this hand did not kill me, but it just took on some damage. Well, there was no note down here, but there was a mumbo token. You know, I was thinking maybe there was like another mummy hand that was right there, but there isn't. That's funny how the Gremlin just laughed when he saw me, even though I was down below the UFO while he was on top of it. Alright, now to grab this musical note, I am wondering if we can actually get it without landing. Well, I guess we can't, so... Well, I suppose we could, but it probably would take me a while. Alright, so I think we got all the notes in here, and the honey pieces fell to the ground. I just need to find one so I have full health again. Then we can get out of this area. You know, I think that maybe those gremlins maybe are supposed to represent aliens or something. Or maybe they are like, just, oh man. Maybe they are just like intruders down here because by the looks of it, I think that this is an area where there was a UFO that came down to Earth, but the UFO got buried under the ground. Or maybe this is supposed to be their secret base. It's a good thing that I saw that musical note up there. Oh, I didn't want to land. Darn it. Is it me, or is the music starting to act a bit weird to anybody? Yeah, I think that it's starting to act weird. Is it acting a bit weird to you? Because it is acting very weird to me. Yeah, I was just about to leave this area, but I saw that last musical note. I wonder if it's possible to actually find anything up in this upper area of the temple without, well, that we couldn't get to before. Doesn't look like it. Okay. We are now exiting this place. Now that we have gotten that area of the game all finished, or that temple section, I mean the entire level itself is not done yet, we are now going to go into that house because we now have the ability to fly. So we'll be able to do quite a lot in there. Also, wait, was there a fly pad up there? You know, I think there may have been a fly pad up there, or was there? I'm not sure. Or is there... I'm sure I could figure... Oh, wait, I think there's a fly pad, like, somewhere around here. Is there? Oh, I think we saw one at the start of the level. Well, you know what? I'm not going to worry about that right now. There is another area of this level that we need to get to, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. Alright, so here we are in this section of the level. And as you can see, there are these evil snowmen. Now, it's actually possible to... Oh, no! Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I just thought of something. Yeah, it is possible to take care of these snowmen, but unfortunately, I don't think we have the ability to do that right now. I am betting that there is going to be a lot of save stating done in this area, because I am betting that I am going to die at some point. So I will need to save state to make sure that I don't have to do nearly everything all over again. Oh no! I was supposed to jump like this. Oh, I thought maybe there would be a note here. Oh, well, we can climb up this. Wow, that could have gotten me. Is there something all the way up here? There's an extra life. I'll take it. Now, I had been wondering, like, when I have finished with this entire Let's Play, I am wondering if maybe I could actually do a little video. Oh, there's a wall right there. This little video that actually shows the process of the game. Like, everything I've had to do to get this far in the game. Now, I think that we could use the fly pad to just fly up here. Look at those snowmen, they're just standing still, since I'm not in the same room as them at the moment. Oh, don't fall! Oh, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall! No! Okay, there's nothing over here. Okay, will I be safe here? Because I want to take a view. Okay, I think that I am safe here. I don't see anything else on that bridge right there. Oh! I went underneath that. And I think I... Ooh, oh man, oh man. Oh no! Come on! Alright, hurry. Alright. It's a wall. Thank goodness. I think I was talking about something, but I've forgotten what it was. Oh well. I suppose it wasn't that important. So, you can kill those snowmen. Oh, and there's that note. And I bet you are thinking, oh, you probably could have gone up there with the fly pad. And you're right, I probably could have. But, unfortunately, well, actually, I could have. There's not really anything to stop me from getting to it, but I just didn't want to miss anything. I didn't want to miss anything from just flying up there. There are like too many snowmen in this room. In fact, shouldn't this area actually be quite warm if it's like indoors? I'm quite certain that there is another area in this building where there's some notes. Well, there's one. And I got it. I think there may be a couple more up here. I think that this is just a wall right here. I will save state just in case it turns out that there is a bit of an opening. Oh, and there's another note. Amazing. Another feather. Another feather. Is there like a note in every corner here? I think that this is the fly pad. Would I be able to see any musical notes from over here, or would they be invisible because they are too far away? I am not entirely certain. I mean, I have played through this game before, but it's really hard to remember where everything exactly is. And in fact, I may even have to look up a video to see if there is anything that I missed. But it looks like we have gotten all the notes in this room, so we are now going to leave it. Whether or not we come back is entirely uncertain. It depends on whether or not there is another note in the game that I have not found yet. Wait, isn't the fly pad supposed to be right there? No, the fly pad is right here. And we picked up a couple extra notes. Oh wait, no, not notes, feathers. I'm gonna go over here to see if there was a fly pad up here that we may have missed before. Doesn't appear to be, so it looks like this was only up here for the purpose of getting that one note that was up there. So anyway, in case you haven't seen a video that I posted on my latest channel, I did get a plush Yuka and Laylee in the mail today. From the time that I am recording this. It's actually evening on the 17th of August. Oh no, I didn't mean to land! Well, you know what? I'm gonna take that because, you know, I just spawned back up at the beginning. And I do not lose my notes. I suppose that the fact that you don't lose any lives or notes when you fall into that empty gorge probably makes the game much too easy, but I will take it to my advantage. So yeah, I ordered the Yuka and Laylee plush online. Yeah, I can't quite remember where I exactly discovered it, but there was like some sort of a website that had the Yuka and Laylee plush available. Is the water too cold for you, Banjo? Well, stay out then. Gladly. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Thank you. Only 2 units of health. Oh no, oh no. Oh wait, this water doesn't hurt me? That's kind of odd. I thought it would, but apparently not. Although there is water that will hurt us. Come on! Got it. There is water that does hurt us later on in the game. And there are those 2 snowmen. But can we make it through here with only 2 units of health? Oh, come on. Come on. Come on, hit that! No, 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 no! Don't let them hit you! Don't kill me. Wow, I really thought that I was gonna get killed. But nope, I survived. Make it disobey. Make it. Thank you. And unfortunately, we can't do anything about these snowmen. Oh no! Can't do anything about these snowmen because, well, even if we did have the beak bomb ability, we don't even have a fly pad in this room to use it on anyway. Although it's strange because they try to hurt you, and yet when you touch them, they don't hurt you. I mean, I guess it's just like with Mr. Patch in Banjo-Tooie, where he will shoot or fire those exploding balls from his mouth, but when you actually do touch him, you just bounce back, which is kind of interesting, actually. I guess it makes sense since he is an inflated balloon. Ooh! Don't get hit, don't get hit. Thank you. No, no, don't fall, don't fall! Don't fall. Make it, thank you. Oh! Wait, is there like another note up there, or is that a feather? Let me get, oh, I just saw a note. I just saw a note. All the way over there. So we are gonna have to go up there. Yeah, I made a save state where I almost was unable to avoid getting hit. Okay, I just remembered what I was talking about, or was in the process of talking about, over in that building that we were in a little while ago. And that is the possibility of me actually posting a very long video that shows off all the footage of me playing through this game. Without the commentary, by the way. I mean, there is... Okay, how am I gonna get back here? Oh, there's this spot. Okay. It's gonna take me a little while. Actually, I could just fall into the void, because I'm just gonna start back up at the entrance anyway. See? Very easy. Now, I'm not quite sure if in the updated version of the game where the last two levels are separated instead of acting as one single level, that Loggo may have actually made it so that that endless void is, you know, actually does kill you. But, you know, I would not really know since I am not able to load the game. I did tell him that I am Let's Playing this game right now, and he said that he would much prefer if I was playing the more updated version of the game, rather than using, or playing through the... Where is it? Ah, there it is. Rather than just playing through the original release of the game, where the last two levels are together. I don't want to lose health, I want to gain it. Thank you. Yeah, this long video that just shows me playing through all of the, you know, through all of the game, like, shows you all of the cuts that I've had to make. You know, because the reason why I do the cuts is because if I did not make those cuts, I would... Oh, don't get hit. Because it would just... If I didn't make those cuts, you would just watch me go over to the same places over and over again. And it pretty much is not worth the time to just watch me go back and forth between spots that I've already been to. Oh no! I meant to do this, but it made me do the ground pound instead. I can't believe I keep calling the Beak Buster the ground pound. I guess I'm just so used to the ground pound in Super Mario 64. Because, you know, the ground pound in Mario 64 is basically the equivalent of the Beak Buster in Banjo-Kazooie. Although something that is a bit odd is that I did not even notice that Kazooie was actually phasing her beak downwards the first time that... or the first couple of times that I've been playing through this game, or watching my cousin play through this game. Because, you know, she got the game before... Well, she got a Nintendo 64 before I did. And, you know, whether it's me who was playing the game, or I was watching my cousin play through the game, we would like... Okay, where do I go? It could take me a while, because what I'm trying to do is get on top of that house over... That house over there, which I know that you can get to. And there is a note, so we definitely need to get over there. I happen to really like this area of the game. Kind of gives a little Christmas feel to it. I really like all the gingerbread houses. Probably would have been cool if you could actually go inside them, like maybe there was a note inside of the house. Probably would also be pretty cool if maybe, if Boggy's kids were actually inside of these houses as well. You know, just go into the houses. I mean, they could maybe either be happy or sad, just depends on what Loggo would decide to do. Alright, can I get the note on top of this chimney right here? Okay, I did. I wasn't able to get on top of the chimney like I was expecting to, but at least we got the note. That's all that matters. This room is really good. The music is fantastic. Just reminds me of the good old days of Banjo-Kazooie. You know, like... Yeah, when it comes to new stuff... When it comes to new games, you know, like new material that comes out, and how it brings in a lot of elements from older releases, that's always so great. Like when in Banjo-Tooie, the music that plays in Boggy's house is a remixed version of the Freezy Peaks original theme. And it was also good to see those portraits of the older levels in Banjo-Tooie. You know, kind of to give us a reminder of how good the original game was. So, as you can see, we have just 100%ed Highlight Heights. So, yep. Okay, so in the next two episodes of the series, we are going to be doing, we are going to be backtracking through the last couple of levels in the game. We're going to go back to Twinkling Tunnels and Sparkling Springs, but we'll do that in, well, we'll do Twinkling Tunnels in the next episode, and then Sparkling Springs we'll go back to in episode 6. Right now I'm gonna fly around to see if there is anything to collect, such as these Mumbo tokens right here. I was expecting like maybe there would be an Indie Honey piece found somewhere in this area right here, but doesn't seem to be. Okay, so pretty much this is the end of episode 4 of Let's Play Banjo-Dreamie. Thank you so much for watching, and I think I may actually go ahead and record the next 2 episodes now, but I will upload them on different dates, because, you know, so far I've been uploading an episode daily, so I think that I would much rather wait. Actually, I think I'll wait to do the next 2 episodes, because it can be a bit repetitive to try to edit 3 episodes at once. So, in the next episode, we will be going to Twinkling Tunnels. And, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.